in World War II, this country could use its news media to propagandize and make the whole American public love the Germans and the Japanese, rather love the Russians and the Chinese and hate the Germans and the Japanese. And then after the war, they changed it and made the American public love the Germans and love the Japanese, hate the Russians and hate the Chinese, which shows that they can make the American public love whom they will and hate whom they will. And that same process can be used to re-educate the American public and show white people how to love black people and show black people how to do something to stand on our own feet and solve our own problems. The black man doesn't have to be taught to love the white man. The white man has to be taught to love the black man.
They play with our emotions to misdirect our brains. They use dead soldiers to misdirect our pain. They lie about intel in order to invade. They use the media to mentally enslave. Never forget 9/11 that day, but forget before the transatlantic slave trade. Forget the mass murder of American natives, but never forget when a U.S. holiday is. Never forget wars like the one in Vietnam, but forget about Agent Orange and keep calm. Never forget your social security number, but forget you a product in a business, sucker. But never forget vaccines and Western medication, but forget eugenics and forced sterilizations. Never forget Africa, AIDS and sickness, but forget Europeans who spread the syphilis. Never forget to pay your taxes, but forget Black Wall Street rebuilt from ashes. Never forget in God we trust, but forget we don't all believe in God as us. Never forget God bless America, but forget original man, esoterica. Forget the smallpox, blanket hysteria, and radiated civilians in Japanese areas. Never forget the Jewish and the Holocaust, but forget the Arawak and Taino people lost. Forget the Apache and Black Hawk tribes, but never forget the military saves lives. Never forget we're fighting for freedom, but forget freedom isn't free for a reason. Never forget your flu shot every season, but forget how your immune systems become weakened. Never forget to make extra bacon and eggs, but forget the apple a day shit the doctor said. Forget the athletes raised on plant-based diets, but never forget with no shame to supersize it. Never forget to have it your way, you gotta try it, but forget how some can't even run during a riot. Never forget about the turkey during Thanksgiving, but forget burning indigenous women and children. Never forget to celebrate as a Christian, but forget sugar-coated pagan traditions. Never forget BC or before Common Era, but forget predated religion repainted to sell ya. Never forget united we stand, divided we fall, but forget how we've been divided by law. Never forget you're programmed to never forget certain shit, cause now mental slavery exists. Never forget.
I have more respect for a man who lets me know where he stands, even if he's wrong, than the one who comes up like an angel and is nothing but a devil.